Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I will show you how we can download files from our Firebase storage. So as you can see, I have the image I uploaded in the last video. You can see that image, and when I click on download image in my app, then it takes a little moment and the image will be downloaded and displayed in our image view. And this of course doesn't only work with images, it works with any kind of files you uploaded into your Firebase storage. And as usual, you can get the source code to this tutorial in this video's description and also the layout. So if you set up your layout like I did, then we can jump into Android Studio and create a function to download a file from our Firebase storage. That will be a private function, which I will call download image. And that will take the file name as a parameter, which is the name of the image, so how it is saved in our Firebase storage. And that function will launch a coroutine as usual in the IO dispatcher. So dispatchers.io.launch. And also as usual, we have our try and catch block in here to catch exceptions. So in case something goes wrong when we download that image, we want to be notified about that. So in the catch block, we can actually copy and paste that with context block here to display a toast. That is just as always. So we cannot simply just show that toast because we're inside of an IO dispatcher and we can only show toasts from within the main dispatcher. That's why we need that with context block. And to actually download our file now, what we need to specify is a maximum file download size. So the maximum size of our file that we want to be able to download. I don't know 100% why we have to provide that maximum file size, but I think that is just to minimize data usage for your app. So in case your users use your app outside and are not in their Wi-Fi, then we can really make sure with this that they don't accidentally download a very huge file that they don't really want to download. So in that case, we simply want to create a val here, max download size, and we have to provide that in bytes. I will set that to 5 megabytes, which I think is good for an image. So we have to make a little calculation here. 5L times 1024 times 1024. So that will be 1 kilobyte, or actually 5 kilobyte, and times 1024 will be 5 megabytes. And when we now want to download that file, we will get the result as a byte array. So just a bunch of bytes that represent our image. So we save that in a variable bytes and we will set it to our image ref. So if you don't have that, you can see that here, that is just our storage reference of our Firebase storage. And we will refer to that to its child, just as we did below here in the upload image to storage function. We have an images folder followed by the file name of that image. And that is exactly what we want to do here. In the images folder, we pass our file name. And after that, if we write get, then you can see we have 3 different functions to actually get a file here. The first function is the get bytes function that we're going to use here. You can see we have to provide a max download size bytes, which is the value we calculated above here. Then we have a function to get a file and save it at a particular destination URI. Or we also have the option to save it in a destination file, so we can create a file before that and save it inside of that file. Or we have functions to get the result as a stream. But as I said, we are going to choose the get bytes function here, and we want to pass our max download size. And we want to call .await afterwards, because that is a long running task, and by doing that we immediately get the result as a byte array to save it in our bytes variable here. And since we only have that result now as a byte array and not as an image as we actually want to have it, we somehow need to tell our program how to convert those bytes to an image, so it actually knows how to interpret those bytes. And we can do this by writing val bitmap, so we want to convert it to a bitmap and then show that bitmap afterwards in our image view. Val bitmap is equal to bitmap factory.decode byte array, where we need to pass 3 parameters. The first is our data, so our actual bytes array. Then the offset, which is just 0 for us, and the length of our bytes array, which is bytes.size. So now we have that bitmap decoded from our byte array, saved in our bitmap variable, and that is now our actual bitmap that we can display in our image view. And that is very easy to do. We simply need to switch the dispatcher to the main dispatcher again to access our UI components. So with context, dispatches.main, and in here we set our IV image .set image bitmap to our bitmap. Then we can scroll up to our onCreate function and add an onClick listener to our button by simply writing button download image .set onClick listener, and here we simply want to call our download image function, and my image is called my image as I called it when I uploaded it up here. So let's actually run our app and see if everything is working. We take a look in our Firebase console. Here you can see there's my images folder. I want to open that. There is my image, so the image I want to display in our app. I open my emulator here and click on download image, and it should display in our image view. And you can see that is exactly what it does. So if this video helped you to understand how to download images from your Firebase storage, then I would love to hear that in the comments. And also if you have any questions, then just don't mind asking them below. Have a good day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.